Hello? Hello? I hope my voice is being heard. Here we go. Alright. Yep. Everything is working properly. I just have to wait for we just gotta have people come in, see what they're up to. And I did make the live stream public. Okay, good. I accidentally made it private at first. I was worried. Hello? Hello. I'm just itching to be asked questions. On camera. You're right in front of me. There you go. Now I can look dead into the eyes of the camera. Fantastic. Hello. We got our first person film watcher. Hello and welcome. We just got some chill vibes going on. Gonna relax. Just want people to talk to me, you know, ask me some questions, see what's going on. It's been a little bit, I know. I went about a week there without doing very much other than just like the scheduled shorts I had to come out. I was gone. I was even I was here. I've been back since about Monday, but I've been pretty much gone until today, I'm not gonna lie. Also, ahoy. Hello, Steel Ace. Okay, my brain was wanting to read it as a Steel Face. Welcome, Steel Ace. But let's see. What do we got? We got TikTok doing its thing with their ADHD scrolling, with their doom scrolling, coming across, being like, oh, and then running away. That's new art. Welcome. How goes it? It's going. It's definitely going right now. You know, I'm not feeling too bad. I'm feeling awake for the most part. My brain is just a little bit screwdambled. Beatbox T, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, there's Bob. Bob the Floof. I knew that Bob would appear at some point. We got Bob, but how's everybody else doing? Tell me a little bit about what we got going on in our life. Do we have anything new? Anything crazy? Are you okay? For the most part. I mean, I got back from my grandfather's funeral technically this week, but for the sake of things, since it's Sunday, we'll call it last week. And you know, that was a little bit of an experience. You know, making the drive down, it was about 12 hours, and then the drive up, it was 9. But I only got to stay there Friday through Sunday. It was a little bit rough seeing everybody, you know, so upset, but other than that, yeah, nothing much has been going on. Just trying to make money so I can make rent, not gonna lie. The great DJ, the great GJ, hello, and Jacob, hello. Nice to see y'all. Existing within this wild ass world, you know that's right. The dumpster is here. Are you saying that you're the dumpster? Because that would make a little bit of sense. There's no punctuation in there, so can't really understand your English. I get it. My father passed away when I was 11 months old when he passed. And my mom did dialysis for 6 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. I bet that's really rough. I really do. Yeah, I haven't lost one of my parents yet, but uh, I am at some point in the near future because I'm the youngest of five. Both of my parents are in their 60s at this point, so they don't have most of my life, unfortunately. But by this point, I'm getting used to people dropping off a little bit. We're not going to make the whole stream depressing, by the way. Don't worry about that. We're just talking. Over the past, maybe about 5 years, I've lost 4 family members. It's kind of crazy, and all of them were young. Like my uncle, he was in his 40s, dropped dead from he was in his 50s, dropped dead from, a heart problem. My aunt, she was in her 40s, late 40s, early 50s, and she got Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, the same thing that Stephen Hawking had, and she ended up passing. And then my grandfather passed away on the 22nd of last month, and my dad's dad, so my other grandfather, we'll call him my pawpaw, because that's what we always called him. He passed back in, I believe it was 22, somewhere around this. So that's 4 family members, and then I've had 3 friends in the past 6 or 7 years. Been a lot. Streaming on Twitch? No. Last time I tried Twitch, it was annoying. Hello, wish I could support but be broke. Hey, there's no worries with that. If you can't support me financially, it's alright. It's absolutely fine. I don't care if anybody does any donations, anything like that. I just want to be here to, give people, a little extra smile, or if they don't have somebody to talk to, then I can give you someone to talk to. But, I'm not super worried about, if you guys give me money or not. Because at the end of the day, I'll figure something out. Even if it puts me in a worse spot, I'll figure it out. When people ask me where my father is, I say he's 6 feet down. I try to make myself happy. Yeah, I understand that. You lost your friend in 2019. Antoine. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's Antoine Hubert in 2019. That one skeleton, hello. Let's see who we got over here on the YouTube side. Ramon, welcome. Ruel, hello. And hello, Ezra, welcome. Everybody, really, thank you for coming. Can you get an ooh woo? What do you mean? What kind of, do you want a verbal ooh woo? You want me to say ooh woo? Because if you're expecting something feminine, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. You'd have to pay me a pretty good bit of money to do that. I'm sorry you had to experience that. Yeah. How are you? Super quick answer. I am doing all right. Life is a wingding, but that's okay. How about an oh whoa? Oh whoa. You're a cutie. Oh goodness. Hello and good evening, Magnus. Yeah, luckily I wanted to stream yesterday for the members on YouTube, but by the time I got done with all my other stuff in real life, it was 8 p.m. and I knew that the Europeans were gonna want to see it, and you guys, I wasn't gonna do that to you at 1 in the morning. Where am I from? So that is a very common question for me to get asked because my accent is very weird. So I was born and raised in Georgia, United States. I live in North Carolina, but I speak German. But I'm not from Germany, and none of my family is German. camera source obstructed? You're lying. Stop TikTok. You're being stupid. My face is right here. Are you saying this isn't my face? Are you being racist right now? Bro. Raccoons have the early stages of domestication. I see. I did not know that. You can hear my German? Oh, can I hear your German? I thought I'm so dyslexic. Ja, was wollten Sie mir sagen? Ich habe Deutsch von nur, weiß ich nicht, ein Jahr oder 2 Jahren gesprochen habe. Leider kann ich nicht. Oh my god, my brain is fried. I don't get to practice a lot of German, so I end up, you know, forgetting how to form sentences fairly often. Aber das ist kein Problem. Versuche ich immer noch. Need to fix my name. Ooh, womp. I give hugs. Let's go! I'm getting hugs. Film watcher. Oh, not gonna lie, I thought you were German. A lot of folks do. There's a lot of things about me that are gonna blow your guys' minds. I swear. Do you like Rammstein? Yeah. So the first German band I ever listened to was actually Rammstein. Danke, kleiner Puppy. Ich bin keine Puppy. So I do like Rammstein, but now my preferred German bands are actually Von wegen Lisbeth and Isolation Berlin. Those are my 2 favorite bands in German. Also, thanks for the follows. I've been missing that. Oh my goodness. Trucker Alpha V2 Recreated. Thanks for the follow. Henry Antonio Sanchez. Thanks for the follow. Cool avatar. I appreciate it. And hola. Yo hablo también solo un poco español. Estoy aprendido. Yo hablo solo inglés y alemán. So I speak bits and pieces of like, I think it's 9 languages. But the ones I speak the most of are, of course, English, German, and Spanish. Guess you won't get to know what happened to Antoine Hubert. I saw that, well, first, you don't need to give me any sass. I'm looking at 2 different chats, and there's like, you know, several people talking to me at once. So a little bit less sass, please. And I did see it. I just didn't reply because I had like 17 other things to reply to first. Yes, perished in a car accident, and that is extremely sad. I have very close family that have passed in, you know, a car accident. I lost 3 of my cousins, and my other cousin was severely injured in a car accident. It was very bad. He almost passed, and, you know, he had survivor's remorse. He wished he did. So that was a sad experience for the entire family. A racing accident. So this one actually, let me see. 100% understand that. I also listen to that band. Oh, you also listen to that band. That's awesome. Fix my name. Nice. Rue Lamau. Oh, hello. I said Rue Mao. Oh my god. Ah, tú hablas español. I'm learning Spanish in college. A little bit. We're already jealous here. Well, I can't help it. Normally you guys go silent before they do. I ain't gonna lie. But hello Holly. So the accident that happened with my family is they were actually my family's car, my cousin's car. They were going back home after going to a event of some sort. I believe it was like I believe it was the fair. It was something of the sorts. They were all, you know, adults. Actually, one of them was teenaged. And while they're on their way back, they're on one of these, you know, bendy, curvy Georgian highways. And somebody coming at them, their steering wheel, like the shaft that goes into the steering column ended up breaking, and it sent them careening into my cousins, both of them traveling excess of 60 miles per hour. So all but one person, including the people inside of the vehicle that hit them, perished, and that one person was the oldest of the bunch, my oldest cousin. Abaco si. Let me see. What up? Okay, people are greeting each other over here too. That's awesome. Let's see it. But yes, now we will go from a different topic. Does anybody want to know something, specific about me that doesn't have to do with, the perishing of individuals? In the meantime, I'm gonna talk about space. Space is cool. Space is like my number one interest. It's so freaking cool. Do you make music? Yes, I do. How am I enjoying making music? So the answer to both of those questions is yes, I do, and yes, I enjoy making music so much. It's literally just something I do as a like on the side, as like a little bit of a hobby kind of thing. It's not really like I expect to be big one day, but I do still want to be able to, put my words into a song and be able to compose all of the instruments and then just kind of share that with people. Even if only a few thousand people end up seeing it, it's just interesting. And I have another one that I want to release pretty soon, but I just don't have the money to have it mixed and mastered, and I don't have the money to put that one under copyright yet. So, because the last thing I want is somebody to steal my songs. There's 21 letters in the alphabet. Ooh, sorry, I forgot about you are a cutie. That's crazy. You are a cutie. I know I haven't messaged you on Discord in a while, but I'm still lurking and hope you're doing well. Yeah. I've been wondering about you. I thought about you a couple times, Rue. But, I just... my brain's dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. No excuses. Do you have a name, or can I call you mine? I mean, my name is Jaeger. You can call me Jaeger. What's the name of what's some of your favorite VRChat or VR worlds to visit? So, I'm not really like the type of person that really goes around in VR a lot. I most of the time I get on in the evening after I've already, worked the whole day, or, I did a bunch of stuff with my car, like I worked on it or something. And then I'll usually head over to Popcorn Palace and watch a TV show or a movie. But then other times, I may end up going out, like hanging out with some friends or with a group. The crown is next to your name for having sent messages. So you're second place in impressions right now. The darkness followed the love create. The darkness, thank you so much for the follow. Legoshi, thank you for the follow. Wait, Legoshi? Is that the Legoshi? And then dash exclamation mark. Thanks for the follow. John Legoshi. Do a flip. No, I'm not doing a flip. Can you show me your face? I need to show Santa what I want for Christmas. This person is hitting on me heavy. This is crazy. And no, I don't show many people my face, especially the public. Can I sing my song? if you want to hear me sing my song, you can 1000% go over to, you can find it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Jaeger Rex, the most recently post video. It's called Walk Away With Me. It's a love song. And if a question arises, my favorite part of the song is the pre-chorus. Just like a ceramic plate, my heart's so easy to break. So just don't leave me, yeah. Just don't leave me be. That's my favorite part. Let me see. I was doom scrolling and asked if people could put donuts on you know what. That is crazy. CPEC, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. And the Sexy Fox 56. Hello. Walk Away With Me, I like it. Thank you so much. It's on Twitter too. I wish it was. Twitter said that the video was too big for me to post on there. So it's only the link to YouTube. Thought we only got flirted with in VRC. I guess not. I guess it's just something about my face. You don't see my channel? Well, it should be attached to my TikTok. But it's Jae, or bruh, I can't even spell my own name. Here, I'll type it for you. Jaeger space Rex. And I have the same profile picture and everything. Woodland creature, what do you want? What's up? You're saying my name a lot. That's my name 3 times. You're gonna wear it out. Be careful. And why and never you and I. The pickup lines. Greetings from Poland. Oh, let's go. Greetings back. Making me jealous over here. Your voice is good. I don't hear it. I don't hear how my voice is good. I really don't. I'm much closer to, you know, being either bass or baritone. Or yeah, I'm closer to baritone than anything else. I am a Therian, sorry. My kitten passed this November 2nd. I'm so sorry for your kitten. I hope your kitten's in a better place. Well, of course they are. Any place seems to be, you know, a little bit better than how the world is right now. Hi, film watcher. And oh, well, hold on. I started up. Excuse me. VR world should be a crime, but since you like space, have you been to the Cosmoria world? It's like a museum. Good lord. No, I have not been to that world, but thank you. I might check it out. Let me see. We love our dyslexic Rex. That's me. I can't pronounce half the words you put in front of me. What if I do the Bloody Mary thing, but say Jaeger instead? I don't know. You might. The guy from Rainbow might show up. She was 2 months old. Oh goodness. Yeah. Last time I had a litter of kittens. The mother gave birth to, I believe it was 5 or 4, and then the rest got stuck in her, and even the ones that she gave birth to ended up passing away, so they didn't even get to reach a week, which was unfortunate. And then she was so depressed that she disappeared and we never saw her again. But we did have a cat come along a few months later that looked almost exactly like her, but he was smaller. And it turns out it might be her baby. She might have given birth to one more. And then he came over here, and that's my mom's cat now. His name is Simon. He's super sweet. He's so freaking fluffy. He's incredibly fluffy. He looks fat as hell, but he's just fluffy. Your voice is 1,000 times better, and mine is hell like a rat getting high on petrol. Cat had 9 kittens. We had 35 cats. Good lord, it sounds like me when it sounds like my childhood. For some reason, you're an Alta. Where's Jägermeister? It's right here, baby. Because we gotta remember, Jägermeister translates to Hunter Master. And if I'm anything, I'm definitely a master. Sorry, what? Miss interacting with your community. We miss you, Rue, you bastard. Your voice is much worse, don't worry. Thank you. Why I'm not able to join your Discord server. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. 25 years old, but I still sound like a teenager who eats dog poop. Don't worry, so does my friend Corey. He's like in his late 20s, not even mid 20s. He's late 20s and he still sounds like an infant. Hello and welcome. Homesick Child, einen schönen guten Morgen. Morgen. Es tut mir leid, aber es ist Nachmittag. Fast 15 Uhr. 5 Uhr nach. 5 Uhr, 5 Minuten nach 15 Uhr. No, yep, there goes Blueberry doing his shift colon and then hashtag. I gotta love it. Jaeger get booped. I'm gonna boop you back. How about that? And my finger's a lot bigger than your booper, so don't even think about it. I'm gonna boop you into oblivion. Robbie, I agree. Wah 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 wah. Wah wah wah. By the way, I remember your short about our worth. Thank you for that. You make my day better. I'm so glad I'm able to make your day just a little bit better. You know, whenever I make videos like that, my full intention is literally just to, one, kind of talk about the things I've experienced, but go into it in a way where it's more relatable. So instead of making it ultra specific, I kind of just break down what I ended up going through and turn it into something that other people can or have experienced. So I'm glad that, you know, your worth was something that was able to help you. Because, you know, I found it a little bit difficult to break apart the specificity of that topic into a general one. And Farkos, hello. Robbie, hee indeed. Ivy Forest, hello. Woodland creature, ask your question. Chippick, damn, your song is so good. Your voice is so cute. I love your voice. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Hey, for those of you who haven't heard it yet, check out my song on YouTube. I'm planning on making more. I had somebody, you know, correct my pitch a little bit on that one, but I feel like I'm getting better with my singing voice, so I might be able to sing pitch correction list just with a filter, you know what I'm saying? Could you probably check out my post? Dude, I'm midstream. I'm not gonna go check out your post. I'm sorry. I made myself, by the way, I'm an extremely blunt person, so if somebody says something that doesn't make sense, I just straight up, I'm just like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm not doing that. I follow in love. Oh goodness. Join the crowd. I mean, what? I'm not that sought after, I don't know. Made myself a persona and this otter named Ivy, and the otter is in my profile. Awesome. Otters are kind of cute sometimes. You guys are just small though. I'm massive, so I don't know. Otters, every otter is like maybe from the tip of, if my ears are straight, maybe from the tip of my ears down to like here on my chest. So I'm very large. Rue, you still don't have a Sona? That's crazy. Barkos, I love your skin. I appreciate it. And you're awesome too. All of you are awesome. All of you are equally as awesome. Like, legitimately. No matter like what type of person you are, as long as you're respectful and just, you know, try to not negatively affect other people around you, then you are awesome. You're a good person, even when it may not feel like it. That's just our brains telling us, you know, what it wants to believe. Trust me, mine's done that many a times. And then all of you and my friends and my family, they always have to tell me that I'm just being stupid, and they're right. So, you guys are awesome as well. Just keep being yourselves. Keep being you, because how you are is perfect. Are Vaporeon otters or foxes? I don't know what Vaporeons are, I'm not gonna lie. I just know that they're a type of Pokemon. I just don't know what they are. Furry tickler follow. Oh no, I don't like that this person has followed me. Oh shit. It's a good thing I'm not a furry, I'm just a Rex. Hello. Hello. Hold on, wait. Oh, I need it. There you go. I had to do that better. I'm rapidly approaching your location. Ha! Good luck. I live in a gated community. Maybe I'm a cheetah, I have no clue. Rue, you as a cheetah? You know, I could kind of see that. Or I could kind of see that. And yes, furry tickler, indeed. Laya Emerald Luna World. I'm just gonna call you Luna. Hey Luna, welcome. 2 words, pogo stick. 2 words, gun safe, okay. You better not tickle me, boy. I'm very big, I'll throw you. I'll throw you back over the fence and I'll keep your pogo stick. Jaeger, do you have a persona or are you just a Rex? This is my persona. My persona is Jaeger. Jaeger the Rex. His name is Jaeger Askenheim. He's 26. 26, 311 centimeters tall, 10 foot, that's 10 foot 2, 400 kilograms, or sorry, 400 pounds or 181 kilograms. You speak German? Yes, I do. Asto the Cotton Wolf, thanks for the follow. Bubbles, hello. Rex, I get death threats all day. Womp womp. I hate getting death threats. But yes, my persona is this guy. Jaeger. I'm just your big, friendly neighborhood Rex. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to... Let's see. It's not funny because one senior told me to overdose on my meds. That's crazy. Hey Jaeger, one question. What's your question? What is your favorite color? So all 4 of my favorite colors are actually on my avatar. My number 1 favorite is blue, second is green, and then you have black and white. But yes. Jägermeister. Yes, 'tis I, Jägermeister. Hello, hello. Benadryl? It's Benadryl. Okay. He's a big cute Oreo. That's crazy. Come on, man. I'm not a fucking Oreo. I'm not edible. I don't even taste like an Oreo. I'm dyslexic, let me be. I'm dyslexic too. There's no excuse. It's just Ben Man. All right. I got you, Ben Man. See, that's what happens when you don't use commas. Shadova, hallo. Willkommen in der Stream. Welcome. Who's sweet and a little saucy. Jaeger is just a big, tall Oreo who's sweet and a little saucy. Saucy. Wow. I don't know what you mean by saucy. Floof. You said you aren't an Oreo, but how do you know? Cognitive ability. Careful before I eat you out like one. Oh, hi, Alaska. That was very bad timing. Oh, goodness. We always need just a little bit of a threat here and there. Threat of a good time, or a promise, whichever one it is. Hello, Alaska. Welcome. Alaska, that one fluff who I see once every blue moon. Estorim. Thanks for the follow. And Brando, thanks for the follow. Hello, senor. Hey, yo. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it, YouTube. Just relax. No, it was literally just the wind. It was just the wind, guys. I don't know why anybody is feeling sussed out. It's just the wind. Also, hello, Dr. Midnight. Welcome. What wind? The rear wind. Alaska. Come, you gotta join the bandwagon and ask questions. Also, I'm pretty sure that's what kanji Nederland. I don't speak that. I don't speak that language. I'm sorry. Can you add me on VRC? What are your motives? Are we snuggling? I love snuggles. Can I join your Discord server if you have one? Absolutely. I mean, it's public for anybody to join. It's in the description below. It's even in the description of this stream right now. For YouTube, not for you guys. You can head over on YouTube and grab our Discord. You can hop in the Discord. Every once in a while I'm in the VC there, as long as I'm not super stressed out. Because, you know, when I'm stressed out, I don't want to, you know, accidentally snap at somebody. I don't speak Dutch, no. Alright. Thanks, Ben. You have a good one. Cuddle buddies? Possibly. You asked a question. Alaska, I see literally no questions. I got a gift. I had to make a cute noise. What do you mean blind? I scrolled up and I saw your first message of hello, mister, and that's it. There are no other messages between that and your last one here. How dare you, Luna? What did Luna do? What is Luna doing? Oh God, what am I looking at? Why is Dev OOing? What's happening, YouTube? You're not being gaslit. Do you need me to screenshot this for you? Because, like, literally, there's no message about that. And I'm not the gaslighting type, Alaska. If you would hang out with me more, you'd know. Do you need me to screenshot? Sure, but it's not showing up on my end. If it shows up for you, that's cool, but I'm defending my case of it doesn't fucking exist. So ask your question. You sent 4 messages, you could have just sent the question. What the fuck? Hello, Wicker King. Welcome. Check. Hello. There's a lot of people appearing. I oh when I see something I like. I just started watching. Oh goodness. I'm gonna get hit on again. So you can send the screenshot. Sure, but I'm gonna have to click out of everything and then go to Discord to look at it because I have YouTube over here and TikTok over here. No, I said... So I can send the screenshot. No, I said follow. I'm sending it on Tik. What? I don't know what's happening over here. This has got me confused, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it did. Katie, you're correct. Sounded exactly like that. Text link. If you send me a link on Discord, I'm probably not gonna click it. If I don't know you well enough, I'm not gonna click a link you send to me. Too many of my friends have been hacked. Wouldn't be the first time to be hit on. That's right. It happens all the time. I'm just like, leave me alone. It's a hedgehog or a porcupine. It's neither. Those are feathers. I'm a Rexoium. Esterim, if you want to add me, then send me a friend's request. You don't have to scream, let me add you for, 17 messages to get my permission. I have hundreds of people who try to add me all the time. Follow me back on TikTok so I can send... Oh, so I'm gonna have to open TikTok, log into TikTok, and then follow you on TikTok, and then look at the message on TikTok, instead of you just texting it. Alright, we'll do it the hardest way possible. Let's go for it. Let's do it the hardest way, because, TikTok streams go from a different... You're streaming on TikTok? It uses a separate application, Alaska. This isn't on TikTok. This is on TikTok streaming software, so I don't have access to TikTok. Like how if I wanted to do anything on YouTube, I would have to change it with OBS, because guess what? I'm not streaming through YouTube, I'm streaming through OBS. That's how it works. What the fuck? What is this tism I'm experiencing right now? The complete lack of understanding of how streaming works. We see. Sheesh. Jaeger knows me well. I have 100. Yes, you do have like nearly 250,000 in there. So I'm so mean. I'm so mean for telling you the way that you're trying to do it was gonna be slow. And for you yelling at me? What do you mean? This sounds like hypocrisy to me. Used to be super active in that Discord. Yeah, you did. And then Rue got banned for no reason by nobody, and then it just wouldn't let him in, and we were like, what? What's your opinion on furries wearing clothes in VRChat? I mean, I'm wearing pants right now. I'm wearing pants just to so I don't feel naked while I'm on screen. Hello, gamer. Let me say, contacted Discord and everything, and they still couldn't find a way to let me back in. That doesn't make any sense. I have no idea. My username is the same on everything. It's JagerRex. Welche Augenfarbe hast du im Echt? Fishy Flopper said WTF. Yeah, that's how Hello. Welche Augenfarbe hast du am Echt? Echt. The Echt word is what confused me. Because, like, Echt has a different translation in my head. How are you? Jaeger, greetings. I really like your eyes. They're very adorable and beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. My eyes are green and blue. Meine Augen sind blau und grün. Meine linkste Auge ist grün. Meine rechte blau. Gamer B, thanks for the follow. Let's see what you guys got over here. What? The first message I read confused me. Jaeger, how do I change the text thing from characters to words? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie. I might just make an alt. Rue, you should do that. I don't have a problem with VRChat, but I have no issue with your decision to wear clothes on VRChat. Yeah, I mean, usually I'm naked, but I'm streaming, so I'm not gonna be naked on stream. Heterochromia or something like that. Yep, it's heterochromia iridium. Microsoft Notepad. I have not used that. I am not gonna lie. Oh wait, Microsoft Notepad. Turn the characters into text. Wait, from characters to words. The text thing for mate, you're gonna have to look it up. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're my awesome furry. I appreciate it. I say, it's like, what color are your eyes IRL? It's like, what color are your eyes IRL? That hurt my brain, but I understand what you're trying to say. Is it like your is it the same eye color IRL? No. In real life, my eyes are a different color. Helen and Foxy, thanks for the follow. And let's see if Alaska sent me the question. Nope, didn't text it on Discord. Womp womp. German, hello. Hello. Yo, for real, guys. Like, if you want to send me a friend's request and talk with me, maybe your first instinct shouldn't be to harass me to accept your friend's request, because that's just gonna make me not want to hang around you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you there. I will accept your friend's request if I see fit and want to. Jaeger, Super Furry one question. Do you like cookies? Of course, I love cookies. Playtendo, hallo. Freut mich, ihn kennenzulernen. I like your furry and you're cute. You're cute too, get wrecked. Hello, both of you people, Jacob and Cyber. Greetings. Do I feel okay? Yes. I feel okay for the most part. I'm still extremely stressed out because I still need to make rent next month, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So just I have zero tolerance for anything, to be honest. Well, usually I use Google Docs. Wrote a song. Nice. I love other people who write songs. So where can I friend you on? I don't typically accept friends requests on most things, but it's normally gonna be like if I do accept somebody's friends request, it's either gonna be on VRChat or I'll text somebody on Telegram. But like I don't add people on Discord. If somebody is in my Discord server or in a Discord server that we share, I don't mind talking to them. Loud cheetah sneezes. Oh goodness. Big gamer. Take a cookie, it's for you. Let's fucking go! I love cookies, bro. I love cookies. I hope it's Shocky Chip. I'm be back, okay? Okay, Helen. Is copied the lyric. I meant on TikTok or Twitch film watcher. Wait. Oh my god, there's so many messages, bro. And I feel the stress of money, trying to stay above the water and try to pay the bills. Exactly. So far, a lot of stuff is going onto my credit card, and I don't like that. I don't need my credit to go down. I already had an excellent credit score. I've never been more in debt in my life, and it kind of sucks. But I can't find like a good job. And I'm tired of working commission-based jobs. But luckily, I'm actually opening a business with my business partner. So that's gonna be fun. No longer have. Stop texting me. No longer have Discord. Oh goodness. I'm so sorry for your loss. What's my business gonna be called? Oh goodness. So it's gonna be called Exokore, and that's EXOUKORE. And it's I've already got like the logo for the company and everything. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. First thing is gonna be EK Real Estate, and then we're gonna go to EK Technologies. We're gonna have a whole bunch of business, I'm gonna tell you. And then I'm not gonna have to worry about work ever again. I'm gonna hire people to work for me. It's gonna be fantastic. Hire people to work for me. I'm gonna be one of those suspiciously rich furries, you know, one of the ones with, you know, at that point I'll have, you know, my $12,000 fursuit, and then I'm gonna have a $5,000 PC, and then I'm gonna have just like a nice place, and they're just gonna be like, oh wow, what do you do for work? Everything. I'm gonna just tell people I professionally stream. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck with the business. I greatly appreciate it. I really like your black and white color scheme. Very good and fabulous. I appreciate that. You know, I wanted to be unique, but I also wanted to keep it simple, because I don't like having, you know, super elaborate stuff going on. So there's a couple marks here and there, like the one on my cheek, and then I have the cut on my cheek. And then, other than that, the black ear tips and just a couple things on my belly. Hold on, I gotta make my auto level. Look at my tummy. You see, you got some black marks, and then you have a couple of scars, and then that's like, the rest of them is just black and white. Like, there's nothing else special after that. Hey, it's me, Vox. Trust us with your entertainment. Trust us with your entertainment? Hold on. You want me to trust you to be entertained by me? I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I believe in you. I appreciate that, Rue. Nice name. Thanks. Bro's gonna live the good furry life. Absolutely. I'm gonna live the good furry life. I'm gonna be a rich furry eventually. And then it's time to make the world a better place. Like, I know I have to. The world's gotta be a better place. Actually, quick story time. So, first, I want to start by saying this, that me telling this story is not me trying to get anybody to be like, oh, that's such a good thing that you did, or like, oh, that's so nice of you. I don't care less about how other people see what I do for people. Like, I appreciate it if you appreciate what I do for people, but I am not the clout kind of person, is what I'm trying to say. But super quick story time. I had so like in the meantime, to make extra money when I'm not streaming, making videos, or building computers for somebody, I'll normally Cooper, thanks for becoming a kind giver for 99 cents a month on YouTube. It's greatly appreciated. Every penny counts. But in my free time, I will actually go out and I'll either DoorDash or I'll run like orders for companies. I'll deliver last mile, like tires, and I'll deliver large stuff like appliances, stuff like that. I can make up to $200 in a day doing stuff like that, as long as the orders come in fresh and it's it can keep me afloat. And I had just gotten off of a really good day. It was like $180 day. So I was like, shit, I haven't eaten like good, because I normally will just eat like tuna, peanut butter and jellies, freaking sandwiches. I don't really have much food to eat. So, and I ended up getting Chick-fil-A. And when I was leaving the area, I got to the stoplight to turn left to head towards, like down the road towards my apartment. There was a homeless woman. And now in a big city like where I live, you see a lot of homeless people. You really do. Like on that street alone, there were probably 4 or 5 more begging on the streets with their signs. And if you go into the parking lot of that area that I was in, you would see maybe 6 or 7 more sitting around, standing around, walking around, stuff like that. And it's a little bit chilly outside. At night, it's like anywhere from 30 degrees to 50. And then during the day, the hottest it's gotten over the past few days is like 65. But long story short, I saw this lady, and she looked different than all the others. She actually looked like she had genuine regret in her life. She looked like she was genuinely in pain, like she was hungry. She was limping. She was absolutely filthy. And like as soon as I saw that, I just couldn't help but roll down my window, and the first thing I asked her was, are you hungry? And she just nodded, and like the relief that came across her face, it was truly a human interaction. It wasn't her just begging because she's lazy. It's not like she had been out there for a decade, and she's not trying to get herself up off her feet. She was new, and she was so incredibly thankful that I gave her just the fries, because that's all I had. I had a sandwich and fries. I was like, bro, the sandwich, like, so eventually when I gave her that, I got to the next light and I was just like, I have to get her more. So I did a U-turn at the light, and I went back and I bought some McDonald's, and I looked for her and I couldn't find her. It was maybe 5 or 6 minutes later. I searched around about a mile radius and she was nowhere to be seen. So eventually I started looking around where I knew other homeless folks were, and I eventually found some people who looked like they deserved, like, I wouldn't say deserved, but looked like they genuinely just weren't trying to bug anybody. Like they were just there trying to live their life, trying to make it to the next day. And I asked them if they were hungry, and the man replied, yes, sir. It was a man and a woman. So I backed into the parking space next to them. I got out. I went to hand them the food, and I started just asking them questions. I asked the dude, how long have you been out here? And he told me he had been out there for 8 years. 8 years. 8 years of homelessness is absolutely insane. Mind you, these people were like dirty. There was dirt on their face. Their clothes were filthy. You could tell. And I was just like, oh my God. He told me 8 years. It's like, what the hell? So I was asking him what happened. I'll skip that part because, that's a whole lot of stuff. But then the lady, I asked her about how long she had been out there. By this point, I had already noticed that she wasn't looking at me all that much. So I had asked her how long she'd been out there. She just said 3 years. And I listened closely to her voice. It was a little bit like, you know, kind of tense. So what I said to them was just like, hey, I just want you guys to know that, like, there are people out here that do think about you. Not everybody in the world has forgotten about you, because there's still people like me that actually care, who want to make a difference, who want to be able to help folks like you be able to be in a better position. And I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. And while I was saying that, the man, he had this kind of bullshit grin on his face, but then he started to realize that I was like being genuine about what I was saying. And the lady, she just like had turned away from me, like, I'm right here, and she was just like this. So, you know, like, I tap her on the shoulder, and I was just like, I hope y'all understand. And then she said thank you, and when she said thank you, I realized she wasn't looking at me for any weird, or she wasn't not looking at me for any weird reason. She was not looking at me because she was crying. And it was at that moment that everything hit me at once. That those people are out there, and they've been ignored and neglected by society and by other people for so long, that having somebody come up and do something as simple as give you $6 worth of food and a drink was something enough to make her cry. And that just started to make me think about how much worse the world is than we think it is. And I'm trying not to cry right now, by the way. And it was just extremely rough seeing somebody in that position. And that's something, that's the way I want to help the world. I want to make it to where less people are in that situation. Even if I work on it until the day I die, that's my goal, my end goal for life. And there's TikTok saying that I'm inactive, lying ass. But yeah, Foxy Gamer, thanks for sharing the stream. That's awesome. Giving a couple more laughs, a couple more smiles, a little bit of story to some other people. And Xenon, Audie, and Ham, thanks for the follows. And hello Mike, and hello Jay, welcome. My friends know I'm a furry. I did not tell them send help. That's a womp. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Cosmo, thanks for the follow. YouTube. Jaeger, the friendly neighborhood driver. Yep. Let me guess. You're in Vegas? I don't know what that is. Rough areas. Number 2, though we should not say that. And Jaeger sent the text, you don't let it big. It's not a virus, I promise. That's crazy. Rice and beans go a long way. I'd go insane. Yeah. Oh, you meant Vegas. Yeah, I'm not in Vegas. That's an insane story. Yeah. So that like it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare. I just joined, sorry. Well, to give you the short version of it, the reason why I was about to cry is because a few days ago I met some homeless people that were out there for a really long time, and just me being kind and giving them food and letting them know that they're not alone made one of them cry. And that made me cry, because the fact that she had to cry because it's so rare for somebody to help them and care and actually show that they care seems so inhuman to me. So it made me cry on the car ride back. It made me cry later in the day. It made me cry when I was going to sleep. I was crying for like the whole day because of that interaction. It was so sad. Hello, toxic man. I had a homeless friend when I was in college, and I helped him. That's amazing. Like, literally anything that you can do to help another person, even if it's like the smallest amount of giving, the smallest amount of giving goes such an incredibly far way for somebody who has nothing. So that's why every time I have extra money, when I know that I'm not going to miss rent, I make sure to try and do that for people. And everybody should be doing that. It's not like, oh, look at me, I'm doing this thing, I'm better. I think that everybody should be doing that, because we all should be good enough people to understand and realize that that's something that we do need to do. Because there are folks out there that just straight up can't even do it. One homeless man changed my tire, and he didn't want anything from me. He wanted no food, no water, he didn't want money. I forced him to take food and drink. And I even like bought something for his dogs. And then I took him clothes, because I was just like, dude, you changed my tire. And like, it was 90 degrees outside. He changed my tire after my tire exploded on the road. And I was just like, can I do something? Can you let me help? Like, I grew up in Georgia, I know how to change a tire. And he was like, no, I got you. And he didn't expect anything. He told me his life story. The only reason why he was homeless is because he ended up going to prison for a couple months because he punched his wife. The way he explained it to me, she was being a bit of a buttermilk Indian Trail Charlie horse. So Cosmo, thanks for the follow. You're strong Adi, you're a strong person, keep staying strong. I'll try my best, thank you. My friend is wearing my fursuit head right now. They might also be a furry. They might. Oh my goodness. Follow on follow. Windfall, Murder Drones, and Cosmo. Thanks for the follows. Your friend looks so happy. He was born to be a furry, man. Let's see. Hey, Toxic Man. I'd love to have interactions like that than just handing over $20 and getting the thanks for the beer. Thinking it was a cool thing to say. Literally the only way I had those interactions, I just asked them about their life, because nobody asked them. Think about that. Think about how sad it has to be to have literally nothing, and then all you have are your thoughts. All you have are your thoughts out in the streets, and nobody talks to you about it. Nobody asks you questions. So I always make sure to ask them, yo, how long you been out here? What's your story? Why are you out here? What would you do if you could be back in that position? If you could be financially free again? Those questions really help somebody to feel heard. Rue, you have a good heart, genuinely. I really do appreciate it. She was being a bit of a B word, correct. Are you in VRChat? Rexes are bottoms. Say that to me again and I'll actually ban you. And are you a furry in VRChat? Bruh. There should be therapy built for homeless people. So, hey, see, that's a part of what I want to do. A part of the foundation that I wanna create is actually, oh, mad. Okay, so now they're gonna do the baiting stuff. So I'm actually gonna ban them for being a cunt. There we go. All right. There we go. But yes, so there's actually. Sorry, I had to click buttons. But yes, so that's actually a part of the foundation that I wanted to make. Not only is it going to be schooling, housing, and stuff like that, it's genuinely going to be one of those things where it's we will better your life. You are going to better your life doing this, or you're going to have to go back out, because we can't always be supporting you. That's the way it is in my mind. But one of the many things, excluding education and stuff like that, is I want them to be able to have access to cheap or even free medical. I want them to be able to go to have, something checked out. I want them to be able to go to speak with a therapist. I want them to be able to go and, get, I want them to go and get help with drug addictions. I want them to go get tests for STDs and other things like that. I want to make sure that somebody can be able to be put back on their feet in every way, shape, and form. So, but I have to have a lot of money for that. Guys, help me on the road to being a millionaire. And eventually we got it. They want me to wear the full suit to hug them. I'm scared. They won't let go. Bro, they're about to murder you. You need to run. Like, they matter too. We're all people who just need another to be there for one another. Yeah. We literally just need to be there for one another. And that's the thing that so many people have lost. Have you guys noticed? Hold on. Like, a little bit of a thing here. The last time we had, like, a really good public speaker that I can think of right off the top of my head who tried to change something for an entire group of people. Now, this isn't saying anything about race. This isn't saying anything about, you know, what you follow as an individual. This is just, in general, somebody trying to make a difference. The last one I can think about is Martin Luther King. And that was like damn near 60 years ago. Why haven't we had more people talking about making the world a better place? It just doesn't make any sense. Nobody seems to care anymore. We're all in our own worlds, and we're all stuck in our social media and electronic worlds that we just don't. We think that watching is the only thing that's gonna make the difference. But in reality, we actually have to go out there and do something. And I want other people out there to understand that I'm one of the people who want to go out there, and I need your guys' help. I need other people's help to genuinely go out and do something to make the world a better place. Like, I can't do this alone. Eventually, I'm trying to set up a NPO, nonprofit organization, where like literally every single penny will just go to building more residences and paying for people's medical expenses, education, and addictions, just to make it a little bit better. Do you know how many freaking homeless people there are? Way more than you can count on one hand, I'm gonna tell you that. Taxes should also go to paying for people's medical bills. As if they do that in so many other countries, just not the United States. Free healthcare in, like, you know, half of the world, but not the most expensive third world country in the world, aka United States. Rexes are both tops and bottoms. Am I right or am I wrong? You're right. They're very both. Except I'm only a top, but you'll find both bottoms and tops as Rexes. It's very interesting. I love how quickly we changed the subject. People ask the most obvious questions. My homeless friend is where he can't get a job. All his family are out of state and can't get an apartment or house because of how expensive it is. Exactly. Like, people shouldn't have to resort to Section 8 just to be able to live. Like, God Almighty, I made a lot of money last year. And I'm on my last like $1,200 and my rent's $1,500, and that's excluding utilities. I'm gonna have to pay $80 for my water bill, $130 for my power bill, and I have to pay taxes on all three of those. It's gonna come out to being like $1,700. Like, bruh, per month. Let me see. It's different per person. I'm gonna let it, yes, problem solved. I smell nicotine, good question. I deadass blame social media. Correct. I do too. See, people, the reason why social media is a bad thing today, and this isn't like an extremist point of view, this is literally just like, yo, what's up, mist? Welcome. This is literally just like my general point of view. Social media, because it has made me this way, it made me that way until eventually the world turned me back to being able to see the greater picture. People are so buried in their phones that they drown themselves out, and they drown out their emotions, one, and two, they become blind to the world around them. They genuinely become blind to the world around them. We just try to forget about it. We bury ourselves in memes. And you can choose when you do and don't want to be exposed to bad things. But in reality, if you just go out in real life and you don't at all have technology at all, you're gonna have both good and bad things happen to you, whether you want it or not. And that's how life is supposed to be. It just makes us so inhuman. Don't get me started with the brainwash these kids are exposed to these days. Oh my god, bro. My nephew started saying 6'7". I was like, Alex, you sound stupid. I'm not gonna lie, buddy. It's like, I'm Gen Z, dude. I'm about to call you an idiot to your face. I'm not gonna lie. Seraph, Alex, Wolf, thanks for the follow. Mist Fulfus, hello. And boop to you too. Oh, goodness. I feel the same, bro. Exactly. See, like, I'm glad other people out there feel the same way. And literally every person who feels the same way and who wants to do good things, like, genuinely, I would be eventually, whenever I do create the NPO and create that I'll stop calling it by that, nonprofit organization. I want like-minded people to work beside me. So like if you're near the Carolinas or even not, like if we start moving into other states, then genuinely reach out to me. My email's on my YouTube channel, my business email. You can straight up email me and be like, hey, I want to work for you. But that's not going to be for a couple of years. I'm only 21 now. If I become a billionaire at 22, I'm going to be happy. But Moxie, hello. Fritz, hello. My friend might think I'm their dog. Well, you are their dog now. You better do whatever master tells you. Bro, I was walking out of a gas station with my little brother, and he just started saying, thank you. What? He was doing the thingy meme. That's crazy. Never seen the original meme, but my friends were doing it in VRChat. Oh no. I've had plenty of memes used against me. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. Normally people would be like, oh, I got a gift. Hold on, I have to make a cute noise. There you go. Is that good enough? Hopefully. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, what was I talking about? Shit. Damn it. I didn't miss my meds. Did I? No. No, I didn't miss my meds. We're good. Let's see. Only my boyfriend can act like I'm their dog. Well, you can be a pet and a pet at the same time. You're good. Been a long time, man. You probably don't remember me, but I used to be called Blue Wolf. Blue Wolf. I know so many people named Blue Wolf, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I do recognize the name. That's what I can say. Draco, hello. The Scottish one? I remember a Scottish, yes. Is it the Scottish one? What is it? The Scottish one with the heart thing? They let you go. Congratulations, Foxy. I'm happy for you. 21. Yeah. So on the 22nd of last month. Oh, you leveled up. Nice. Happy late birthday, bro. Happy belated birthday. Cosmix, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, I remember you. It was a while back. And yeah, I am surprisingly young. A lot of people think I'm a lot older. A lot of people think I'm a lot older. typically just because of my outlook, but that's what happens when, you know, I mean, when I grew up without internet. That's actually a really neat thing, a neat story to tell you guys. I grew up without internet, and I didn't have like a frequent internet access until I was probably about 13. So my childhood didn't start to get ruined until I turned 13. Yeah, things have changed. I hope you've been all right. All right for the most part. You can say that. Helen, welcome back. And thanks. I like my eyes too. I grew them myself. Lenny, thanks for the follow. And hello, welcome. Banker's Bean. Lots of blues and midnights or whatever Fang. Yeah. I see a lot of people with blue, midnight, Fang, stuff like that. I was just like, bro, I'm gonna go with the actual name. And I went with Jaeger. Hello, how old are you? Wow, you missed by like 20 seconds. I'm 21. We were talking about that like literally half a minute ago. One thing I can say is that I am actually, no, I'm stressed. I'm as stressed out as a 30-year-old and have the mental capacity as of a 60-year-old. It's very weird. All of the mental tests I took and all of the doctors I spoke to, they're like, you act a lot older than you are, like 50s, 60s. I was like, what? And I was just like, do you need me to say 6? Oh no, okay. But no, genuinely, I've been told that I sound and act older. But no, I'm young, but stressed out as if I'm old. Which is why I smoke. That's not a good thing. Still doing the DoorDash job. Oh my god, you knew me the first time I was doing DoorDash. So I've done like 3 different jobs since then. I worked in a distribution center, a warehouse. I worked door-to-door sales. And I worked for the biggest insurance company in the United States. Eli, hello, thanks for the follow. And now I'm back to doing DoorDash and freight because I'm about to open my own business with my business partner. We're gonna be doing rental properties. We're closing our first in December, and then I'm never going to worry about rent again. Isn't that be great, guys? My rent will just come to me by doing nothing. I can literally just stream and hang out with you guys. Setting up my own business with mobile mechanics. We're planning on doing that too, yeah. EK is going to do a whole lot of things. It's going to be like BNL from Wall-E. Except better. Yep, setting up mobile mechanics because, you know, me and my buddy are figuring out a bunch of stuff with cars. We're doing, like, everything with our cars ourselves and not wasting money on labor. Tori Roberts, thank you so much for sharing the live stream. You're just giving a couple more people a little bit of an extra smile or maybe an interesting conversation to hold. I appreciate it. Speaking of that, I gotta hit the dispo soon. I didn't mean that kind of smoking. I mean that kind of smoking too, but I mean like nicotine because unfortunately it relieves my stress way better than a lot of other things. But I guess I prefer to be a smoker over an alcoholic because at least I can function when I'm smoking, Nick. Moxie, thanks for the follow. Hope it goes well over there with that, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope everything goes well with you. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's slowing down. Toe beans, maybe? Oh, goodness. Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No, but I've heard a lot about it. You have arrived. Welcome. Super Stroke. Super Stroke. Welcome. Golden. Toe beans, maybe. I don't know. What's in it for me? What am I gonna get? Am I gonna get Huggies? Am I gonna get a rose and then I show my toe beans? Sounds good. Business, indeed. All right, Rue. Don't do a backflip into a pile of needles. That would suck. Golden, very tempting. Very tempting offer. I don't know. Oh goodness me. Let me see. What's another story I've had cooked up? And man, I don't ever talk about shit that happens in my life. This is why it's so hard for me to think about stuff. I never talk. I've already talked about a bunch of family stuff, so I'm gonna try to avoid family. I don't know. I'm gonna go now, but I wish you the best and hopefully you can catch up, Misty Man. Thanks, Moxie. I hope you have a good one. Catch you later. What's your favorite anime if you have any? So I haven't watched many animes, unfortunately. But right now, Death Note. Not gonna lie. I'm enjoying Death Note. And also a friend on VRC. Oh no, I've had my fair share of friending people from stream. It's gone well a couple of times, but other times I had to immediately unfriend the person, so you best be careful. That's crazy. A knife? Are you flirting with me? I love looking at people's groups because they're just so out of pocket sometimes. What on earth am I looking at? Man, all of these are, good lord. Those are all sus groups. I'm not looking at that anymore. Foxy, you don't need to share with us if you're going to be doing lewd stuff with your boyfriend, I'm not going to lie. But thanks for joining. Oh, Carbon, if you're going to call me a bottom, which is something I don't like, I'm going to call you something that you probably don't like. Hi, fat ass, how you doing? What do you say? Like, I have no chill. If somebody says some shit, like, that's a good one. I've seen it's very good in that ending. I haven't gotten to the ending quite yet, but I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it one of these days. I have several streamers on my friends list. Sure, why not? It's JagerX from VRChat. You can say howdy hi. But also, here's some beans, just temporary beans. There you go. Couple of beans. Do I like cats? So it's very strange. I used to like 1000% prefer dogs, but it has to be a very small dog because big dogs are just too unwieldy. But cats take care of themselves so well. And when you have the right cat and raise it right, they're actually very sweet. So I do like cats. It just depends. If they're an asshole and they scratch me, then I want to throw them out the window. But if they cuddle up to me, like the last cat I had that snuggled and fell asleep on my lap, which was the most adorable thing, love them to death. Your beans are as beautiful as your soul. So you're saying my soul is black? I have a black soul. At least it's not black insoles. Shit, my insoles are black. Damn it. No. Clemson, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I just saw somebody named Adolf that joined the stream. Goodness me. M1ST Cloud. I have a dog named Bruno, and he's a troublemaker, but I still love him. My last two dogs were named Sweet Pea, and she was this little 7-pound half Yorkie, half Chihuahua. She stayed the same weight for literally like 11 years. She was such a sweet girl. And eventually, my mom let her out to. She normally stayed at my dad's house. And then my mom let her out to use the bathroom in her backyard, knowing that there was holes in her fence. And then she got out and got hit by a car last year. And that was quite sad because I had her for 12 years. You know, when you have a dog from the time you're 9, you tend to be a little bit attached. Did I math that correctly? Yeah, I mathed that correctly. And then my dog Scout, my dad actually put down because she turned, I think she had turned 12 this year, and then my dad had her put down because she was like struggling pretty bad. I love the toe beans, and regardless of the color they are, like an angel. Saying you're so, I know what you're saying, Golden. I was just joking. Don't trip. You're good. Do you get motion sickness in VR? No. I've been playing VR games for like 7 years. I even my first time in VR, it was PlayStation VR back in, I think it was 2018, 2019, around there. No motion sickness. I've never gotten motion sick. Probably because I used to spin so much when I was a kid. I'd literally just like stand out in the middle of our giant ass farm yard and just spin in circles until I fell down. And that made my balance really good, which I guess, you know, made it easier for me to handle motion sickness. So I just don't get it. I love turning into a living Beyblade, literally. Film watcher, damn, that's heartbreaking. Yes, yes it is. Foxy, trust me, I did. I still do from time to time because of course, I visit Sweet Pea's grave. Every year I go down to Georgia to see my family for my my nephew's birthday, or I go down twice a year for my nephew's birthday and for my niece's birthday, and I always visit her grave. Oh goodness, you're making me cry more. Well, can't help it, man. That's just like the way. That's just how my life. That's just like a part of my life. Tori May, thanks for the follow. It's much appreciated. Every single follower we have is another person whose life have an opportunity to change. What about sensitivity to flashing lights? Never been. Never had. I mean, it hurts my eyes, but it doesn't make me like. It doesn't make me dizzy or anything. And it doesn't cause epilepsy because I don't have that. Luckily, I'm not epileptic. Thoughts on the Michael biopic? Or is that Michael biopic? I don't know who or what that is, to be honest with you. Like if you guys couldn't tell earlier, like I don't use a lot of social media. Like typically I'll if I do, I'm like scrolling a couple of funny videos on TikToks to like get inspiration for you know, some shorts or some TikTok videos, or I'll even like take some of the audio, or I'll be on Instagram to look at like the best memes I've ever seen. Hi, I love your blue and green eyes. Thank you. The green one is a scar. Michael Jackson biopic. I don't know what you mean by biopic, but I like Michael Jackson. He's pretty cool. Why so is it a scar? Long story short, Jaeger tried to protect a little girl from getting killed by a big scary wolf man who already killed somebody in front of him. And while he was fighting him, he got punched in the eye, cut across the cheek, stabbed in the stomach, and cut across the belly. But my persona is a Rexoium. I am a Rexoium. R-E-X-O-U-I-U-I. Oh god, why is it so... I'm so dyslexic. Hold on, I have to type it to spell it. R-E-X-O-U-I-U-M. Yeah, only one I. R-E-X-O-U-I-U-M. Rexoium. Hello everyone, is that a German accent I hear? Do I really have a German accent? Like, can people really hear my German accent that thick? Like, that's crazy. That's so weird. It's so strange that I have a German accent because I'm not German. I'm American. I was born in the South. Like, I was born and raised in Georgia. I speak German, but I'm not German. I don't know why my native accent would be taken over by my German accent. I mean, if you wanted to, I could speak with a little bit more of a German accent. When I don't hear it, Jaeger, only when you speak German. I mean, of course, if I spoke German with an English accent, that would sound really dumb. Guten Tag. Freut mich, Ihnen kennenzulernen. Bro, that just sounds like messed up Simlish. Das ist nicht das erste Mal, dass ich das gesagt habe. Sean Newby. I love your avatar. Can you follow me? Was zum Hölle, Digga? Why is this? Nightcourt, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Q Izzo. Your avatar is so cute. Thank you. Sounds more like John Wayne speaking German. Oh my god. I'm not John Wayne, damn it. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched a John Wayne movie in freaking ages. I need to. Now you make me want to watch a John Wayne movie. I need to watch one. I might do that tonight. Go tag Pilgrim. Yep, that's right. Pilgrim. I'm sorry, but your voice is making me blush. What did my voice even do? My voice is just my voice. I grew my voice with my vocal cords. You have a deep voice and I love it. Yeah, unfortunately I have a deep voice. I mean, I want to be able to sing lead on my songs, but I just don't have a high enough voice, so I have to sing like an octave lower than I want to. Are you dual streaming? Yes, I'm streaming on YouTube and TikTok at the moment. Abel sent a rose. Fantastic. Hey, Abel, you can ask me to do something. I can make a sound. I can play piano. I'm not going to do anything physical because, to be honest with you, I kind of have a headache and my body feels a little bit like shit. But I can do, whatever you'd like. Came over from TikTok. Welcome. Welcome from TikTok and welcome to YouTube. Pastelic, thank you for the follow. Make a random noise. Okay, there is no specificity as to what noise, so that good. I can't wait until I get a face tracker so you guys can see whenever I have just like a shit eating grin. Paco, thanks for the follow. Echo, I didn't say your name. Echo, stop. Alexa's so nosy, bro. She be listening in, I swear. Jim, thanks for the follow. Oh, goodness. Well, we got some people just going. Goodness, Kately, hello. Oh, Shadow Warrior, are you calling me a twink? If you're calling me a twink, you're a bitch. If not, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're a bitch then. You got a VRC group? Yes, we do have a VRChat group. It's called Bunker Beans. You can find it on, of course, you can find it in VRChat. Just type in Bunker or Bunker Beans and you'll find it. We're gonna host a meet next week. Next week, Saturday, probably around. I want to make sure people can do it early enough on the West Coast. So probably around 3 or 4 p.m. Maybe a bit later. We'll see. It could be pushed back a bit later. Yo, let's go. On TikTok, we made 1 cent. Well, gotta go now. Gotta get the dopamine flowing. I mean, if you want, I can call you, you know, good boy or girl. I can try and get your dopamine flowing a little bit. Like I said, you can literally ask me to do anything. Stupid TV remote, I exited stream. That sucks. Don't need to have none of that. Official one. Thank you for sharing the live stream. Every time somebody shares the live stream, that's just another person that we can make smile, maybe help change their perspective on the world, or just hold a conversation with. Oh, goodness me. Oh, while we got some people watching, shameless plug. Go check out my new song on YouTube. Hey, if you like my voice, hopefully you'll like my singing. Maybe a little bit about that. It's a love song. It's a love song. All of it was made manually myself, and then I had somebody mix and master it. There's one other singer on there with me. His name is Charlie. He just has a lot deeper of a voice than me, so he's able to hit bass and baritone a lot better than me. The name of the song is Walk Away With Me. It's the latest video on my YouTube channel. I'm planning soon, whenever I have the money, so maybe either December or January, it's gonna go up on all major streaming platforms such as Spotify, SoundCloud. It's gonna go up on Apple Music, all of the good ones. And then, you know, finally we can actually start turning myself into just like a little bit of a brand. Even if it's just a side thing I do, making music, it's still a little bit enjoyable. It really puts my piano skills to the test, because I have to come up with something, make it sound nice, and make sure that I make more than 4 chords, which is what I'm doing with my newest song now. It's an arpeggio song, and I have like freaking two or 3 different ones in there now, and it's getting a little bit rough. My phone time ended at 4. 1 cent, just one. Yep, just 1 cent. It's crazy. I've gotten 3 gifts on TikTok, but 1 cent. That's TikTok's conversion, because collectively that's maybe like $8 that people sent to me, but I got 1 cent. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness, everybody went silent at the same time. That means I gotta just start talking about nothing. Oh no, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Oh no, I guess I can do something like this. Hey, for those of you that are still watching, I really do appreciate it. Every single second that you watch is another second that I feel like I'm heard. So truly, thank you. You're an awesome individual, and I really appreciate that. Never forget how important you are, both to me and to everybody around you, even if it doesn't feel like it. Love you. There we go. Fox in a box. Let's go. Thanks for the follow. That's all I had to do. I got a follow as soon as I did that. Oh, my head. Is my headset too tight? Not really. I don't know why. It's giving me the headache. Let's see. All right. Tired. I don't want to have to work later tonight, but I'm gonna have to. I need money. Unfortunately, I just don't think I have, quite the personality to be able to be a full-time streamer, which is sad. I wanted to be a full-time streamer, full-time YouTuber, but I don't take advantage of the opportunities to make jokes as much, I feel. I'm just a very real person. They say, hello, Huo adorable being. Hello, Ren the snow leopard. Oh, it's a little snappy poo. A little cutie pie. Short I wish it could be. Exactly. If a hater ever tells you God made you human, tell them that God made every person to have a hobby. Well, yeah, typically I say something along those lines. I grew up Catholic, so I know everything that like Christians are gonna have in store. And I'm currently Methodist, so I have a very different perspective on the world. And literally when somebody says something like that, I'm just like, God made me to be who I am. And if that's not good enough for you, that's not your place to judge. You're judging one of God's creations. I'll just straight up tell them like they are defying God's word by judging me for who he made me to be. King of Games 314. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Every single follow is another person we can, help maybe change their life. Yeah, unfortunately, that takes a huge following. It does, yeah. I was hoping one day to maybe get to, 100,000 on YouTube, but, even though I feel like I have an adequate of enough personality to do that, just being as busy as I am and trying to force money so much, and also being a furry, which is probably the biggest one, just prevents me from getting a larger following, which sucks. It really does. Because it's like, I've been told by so many people, you are the most normal person. I did not expect you to be a furry. And I'm just like, bro, I'm just a dude, man. I just like to be fluffy, I ain't gonna lie. I need to be quite for real. I need to create another channel, react to a bunch of stuff on Reddit, and then be like, I've secretly been a furry this whole time, I've been waiting to be a full-time creator for 5 to 6 years now. It's been a dream of mine forever. Yeah, let's go. Next, in January, it's gonna be 10 years for me. 9 years, sorry. 9 years for me. Yeah, because I started in 2017. This channel. I started this channel in 2017. Jaeger Rex. It used to be called War Effort Gaming. But I've been doing YouTube in general for 10 years. So, I just have a lot of hope And it's the people that are actually, you know, cool and that say like thank you, like I've made their day better, they keep me doing it. Hey KJ. Hi Kayla. Excuse me, questions, but is it fruit? What the fuck? Is it true that you furries fart? What the fuck? Every being that creates that breaks down food farts, mate. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it goes into a stomach and goes through intestines, it's probably gonna make them fart because, you know, methane. Technically started YouTube in 2017, but took it serious in 2019, 2020-ish. That sounds alright. Excuse me. Created this account in August 2017. Hello, VR Ignard. Interesting names. Wait, why is there a house next to Kayla's name? First gifter. Oh. Oh. Kayla, you're the first person to ever gift me. Awesome. Hi, Kayla. Welcome. I see, everybody, you should be like Kayla. No, I'm joking. I tried to upload Fortnite content, but I had school and other things. I say. I did upload Fortnite content at once, and it was literally just funny moments, because like funny moments is just my thing. I like to just make people giggle. None of this brain dead, brain rot, keep you intrigued until the ends crap. It's literally just like, hey, here's me and my friends laughing. Enjoy. Like, watch it for as long as you want to. Oh. I'm clicking buttons I don't mean to click. There you go. I can't do brain rot. Exactly. But I don't have any money. Like I said, I was joking. Like, genuinely, I don't care if anybody donates to me. Like, just the fact that you're here listening, you know, listening to me babble on and hanging out in general is amazing. I should have known. Using a retro profile. Okay, they're having a conversation over there. Hello. Basic metalhead. Nice. Both of my brothers used to be metalheads. I'm more drawn to classic YouTube humor like Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Vanoss, Markiplier. Yep. Yep, that's what I whenever I make Markiplier is my biggest inspiration. Whenever I make what is it called? Whenever I make gameplay videos, like when I played Choo Choo Charles and stuff like that, I wanted to make the video similar to Markiplier. Just finished making the fur head for my boyfriend's birthday. Congratulations, this sounds awesome. Wish him a happy birthday for me. You know, Retrospector. Oh no, they're still having a conversation. There we go. YouTube's fuck. What am I saying? Devolved into them having conversations in the chat now. The avatar has something to do with yin yang. So you based it on that? No, it's just black and white. This is a terrible time to call me, so I'm not answering this phone call. Oh, it's the front gate. Somebody's trying to get on. Open that up. Gated neighborhood. Yippee. But yeah, no. Jaeger's literally just black and white because, you know, he's supposed to be simple, but also unique. So that's why he has, you know, the face mask. I was thinking of not having the middle part, but it looked weird. So I just decided to give him a little bandit mask. Let me say, hold on. For the last few minutes, Let me move us. Hold on, follow me. Oh, where are we gonna go? Can I get up on the roof? I can't reach the roof, damn it. Yeah, we'll stand over here. Just because this is easy. Auto roll. There you go. Perfect. Don't do that, stop it. There you go. Get out of the move. There you go. Okay. I had to rearrange everything, but I got it. Got it into place. I hope nobody peeked inside of my pants right then. You dirty bastards. Oh. Who's following? Mathis. Thanks for the follow. Does that say Mathis? It does. Thanks for the follow. Oh my goodness. I can't read that second name, but thanks for the follow. I'm gonna call you CR because that's all I can read. And Basic Metalhead, also thanks for the follow. Just more folks that we can make smile. Maybe change the day out just a little bit. Turn. Base station, you're right there. If you lose tracking like this, base station, I'm gonna take out an insurance claim and say that you caught fire. Jaeger, nice view of the background. Yeah, you want the cityscape? I can give you some cityscape. Here we go. There's a little bit of cityscape for you. So are you gay, straight, ally, or something else? I'm gay. Pretty much gay. I'm semi-bisexual, but I prefer men. So, I basically I just like men, because I pretty much only ever find attraction to men. I don't know if I heard your answer earlier or not, but is this your first stream on TikTok? No, this is like my, what, 5th? Something like that? Yeah, I stream a lot more on YouTube though, especially to my members. My members get, which members, by the way, we're gonna start streaming every single Saturday. I just have to, you know, make sure I have the time properly done up, so it's probably gonna be early. But you're very gay too. Nice. Nice to hear. Happy for you. You say, I cried during extirpation from nostalgia. I just finished P2 16 hours game. 16 hours gone. Wait, I'm so confused. F and F. Oh, Friday Night Funkin'. OG. Okay. Retro made me into a furry. Makes sense. My YouTube's the same as my TikTok, JagerX. Same profile picture and everything. You'll see me on there, 23.9 thousand subscribers. Romashka, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so who else followed? Oh my goodness. Slav Robinson, thanks for the follow. KLM Boeing, thanks for the follow. Full on vibes. Heck yeah. I appreciate it. I'm glad you can have some good vibes. Yeah, for my YouTube members, I do like editing live streams, so I'll straight up just sit there for like, sometimes like the last editing live stream lasted 6 hours. And I went from all the way from trimming the clips down to, you know, putting everything together for them to be able to just like see how I make a video. And it actually gives me a lot of ideas, because sometimes they're like, oh, what if you did that? And I'm like, oh, dope. I'm like, I'll do that thing. And it also makes me just have more motivation because people are seeing me do the thing. What do you say? John Muller, thanks for the follow. Drift King, thanks for the follow. Good gravy. Why is everything breaking? Well, I can't scroll. That's a shame. For me, it was Beastars and Zootopia. What turned me into a furry? When you're 12 years old and you don't know how to spell, you type in something and then you end up finding it and you're like, oh goodness. And then you look deeper into it and you're like, oh goodness. And then you start to realize you're hitting puberty and then you're like, uh-oh. And then you turn into a gay furry. That's what happened with me. Then I discovered this guy named Fluke Husky and went down a rabbit hole literally from there. I've heard of Fluke Husky. Heard of him. Yes, I can move my ears. Can't find me on YouTube? Jaeger space Rex. Jager space REX. Exact same as TikTok. There's a space in there. Yeah, so you have to put a gap between Jaeger and Rex. Hello, Russia. Greetings. And yes, I can move my ears. I think I already replied to that. I can't remember. Didn't see your comment. I'm sorry, Metalhead. There's a lot going on. Let me see. It's amplified it for me. Yeah. So there's always, very interesting ways to become furries. I've heard a lot of different stories. Hello, I was on TikTok and now I'm here. Welcome to here. We only have a couple minutes left. It's almost 4:30 Eastern Standard Time for me. And we're already 2 hours deep. I was supposed to start earlier, but I ended up starting later because I tried super hard to find a better world, but we ended up with Midnight Rooftop, which isn't all that bad. I mean, it's just not the best lighting. I wanted to be a little bit brighter so you could see all of me, What's better, TikTok stream or YouTube stream? It's a good question. I seem to retain more people on YouTube half the time. I mean, at YouTube will get up to having 20, 30 people and it will stay that way for a minute. And then TikTok, people are so constantly scrolling that just then somebody joined and they immediately left. We've had probably 300 people go by this stream. But I don't know what's better. I mean, YouTube's less annoying. I can say that, except with their copyright. YouTube annoys me with their copyright. So I guess it's kind of equal. Mathis, welcome back. Oh, my spine. Ow. Error. Time flies. Sure does. Time will fly a whole lot than because Twitch is worse than all of them. Twitch is terrible. I despise Twitch. Last time I tried to stream on there, it was awful. Guess I'm on YouTube now, bigger screen. Exactly. You can get, all of this. I don't have to be squeezed into this little itty bitty window that's like this. Is my camera offset? Why does it look offset? It looks like I'm not in the middle. That's the only platform I get views on for me. It's the contrary for me. I don't get any views on Twitch. And also, they're just too strict with their rules. I cuss too much. Sometimes the cuss words I use, they don't like. It does take time. Well, I tried for 3 months. I'm pretty sure that's enough time. But yes, so far Now we are 2 hours and 5 minutes in. So I think now I am going to go ahead and call it a day. I do, however, thank each and every one of you so much for coming by and at least spending a little bit of time with me. For those of you that were here from start to end, good God, you have some willpower being able to listen to me for 2 hours. But for those of you that were here for just a little bit, thanks for staying for the duration. I will stream again more than likely next Sunday, just for everybody to see. And again, a couple things. Go join our VRChat group in VRChat. It's called Bunker Beans. Just type in bunker, you'll find it. It's gonna have a picture of me throwing up confetti. That way you guys can actually come to meet me in person. And feel free to join our Discord server. You can find it in the description of every one of my YouTube videos. Maybe from time to time, if I see you guys inside of the VCs, I'll hop in and I'll say hello. Last thing I want to say, go check out my song, Walk Away With Me, by Jare. Jare is the very first song I've ever published. I had it mixed and mastered, so it doesn't sound like ass, and my singing kind of does, but other than that, it's a pretty good song. But again, thanks you guys for coming by, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.